Guys, I'd like to thank you very much for all the feedback you put on the last episode. I'm seeing a couple of names that are jumping out as the early frontrunners for Man of the Series from what you guys have said. John Batista, I'm seeing Munayin just jumping off immediately that you guys think are the early frontrunners. I'm also seeing Benyat, Mikel San Jose, Susaida there in as well. So once again, I'd like to thank you very much for all the feedback. I was originally going to ask you what you thought. Like, can you expound upon that? Like, explain why you picked who you picked? But I probably was also going to come back with a lot of, well, they play well, and that's why I chose them. So no worries about that. Thank you very much for the feedback as well. And once again, I am going to throw up a poll once the series is done to get the one final player of the series. And we'll go over that, of course, when the series is over. What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. Now, today we got the return leg versus Arsenal, playing at home this time, as well as taking on Levante in the league. But before we get to those matches, we did play a few matches in the league, and let's go see how we did. And since the last episode, we came across a patch of teams that just weren't having the best of times in the league, and we were able to dispatch them with relative ease. Well, one team at least. Following Arsenal, we took on Deportivo La Coruña and defeated them by the score of 3-2 away from home. Herbias, Muniain, it's Muniain, I found out. It's not Munain, it's Muniain. And Asie Villalibre getting on the score sheet for us. Deportivo came back late. Once again, another late goal that could have been an equalizer had it not been for Villalibre on our side. But then following that, a no-doubter at home, 6-0 versus Celta Vigo. Muniain getting himself a hat-trick. Villalibre brace, Unai Lopez adding to the tally as well. This one was just a little bit of a rotation side as well as a beatdown, and I feel like it's great morale for the team to execute a beatdown while also having a little bit of a rotation in the side. Following that then, another close match versus Betis, but a match that we jumped out too early and were able to hold on to a lead in the end. 4-3 was the final. Villalibre with a brace, Muniain and Benyat getting on the score sheet, but as you can see, once again, last 10 minutes, Betis coming back, scoring a couple of goals, and making us sweat it out in the end. Once again, I don't know if it's the defense just falling late, but this is something that needs to be rectified going forward. This is just a continuation of the problems that we've had throughout the series, that the defense loves to fall apart in the last 15 minutes. And with those 9 points, that sees us in a strengthened position in third place. We are now 5 points ahead of fourth, which is taken over by our rivals in Real Sociedad. We're only 1 point behind Real Madrid and 4 points behind Barcelona. Yes, it's still early in the season, and I know I'm going to keep saying this, but hey, it's nice that we're in a great position this early on, and we have to do everything in our power to hold on to this. Also taking a look at the stats for the league right now, and we are topping a list. Asie Villalibre is current top goal scorer in the league with 9 goals. Messi's got 8, Ronaldo's got 7. That's probably not going to stay up there for very long, but I'm going to take it right now, screenshot it, and say Villalibre right now is better than Messi and Ronaldo in La Liga. I know that's probably saying too much, but god damn it, it's right there in black and white. Villalibre has got more goals after 11 games than those two. All right, let's take on Arsenal in this second leg of the group stage. It's our 4th match in the group, and I feel like we should drop back to the 4-2-3-1. I feel like it's necessary at this point in time to have a little bit of extra defense going forward against Arsenal. So we're going to go back to the 4-2-3-1 with 2 defensive mids, and the lineup's going to be as follows. And yes, there are a couple of rotation bits in this formation. Ruffier is going to be in net. Leque, San Jose, Unai Garcia, and Nacho Monreal. And you're probably thinking, well, where's Laporte? Well, Laporte has got himself an 80% fitness, and I'm not going to stick him out there from the start. He'll be subbed on later on in the match, so that's why he's not in the starting lineup today. The 2 defensive mids will be Itaraspe and Gaztinyaga, which might be a big ask for Gaztinyaga, but we'll see how he does. Up in the attacking mid spots, we got Muniain, Susaida, and Hervias. And sitting up top, it's John Batista, because John Batista has got a little bit better mental stats instead of Villalibre, and we saw what happened last year. I don't want a repeat of that, where Villalibre just goes camera shy amongst all the big clubs on the European stage. Batista is a lot better in that aspect, so that's why he's getting the start. So Arsenal have 6 points, we have 6 points, Olympiacos and Schalke share 3. So if we lose today, we got to take a look at the results of the Olympiacos-Schalke match to see who we got to be fighting it out for second place. 12 minutes on into this match, and Arsenal in their black kits coming forward. Iturraspe with a nice tackle and dispossess, and now we can hit him on the break. Muniain gets it ahead to Batista. There's some great passing play and some great running forward. Oh, and Hervias, I don't know why he decided to take a shot, but it bounces off of the crossbar. But like I was saying, I was prepared fully to take losses versus Arsenal. But to win against Schalke and Olympiacos are going to be musts. Luan just running free. Fortunately, it's a save, but Arsenal's still in attacking position. Okay, fortunately, that's done. But yes, if we lose to Arsenal twice, we need to come up with wins versus Olympiacos and Schalke to come away second in this group. With about 90 seconds left in this half, we can have one final attack. What was Batista doing? I mean, I guess he saw Petr Cech off of his line and decided to take a go, but really, Petr Cech is scooping that up every single day of the week. And we come into halftime, it's 0-0. Yes, there's been a lot of highlights, but just nothing real substantial for either side. We've had several shots. I want to say it was very even, both together, on target, and just shots in general. I think we've had more possession. But still, I'm far from pleased with what I'm seeing from this team. We've actually had less possession. 43%, but we've had 8 shots, 5 on target. So we're doing well enough to get shots on net. It's just that we're not doing well to hold on to the ball, and that is a bit of a problem, especially if Arsenal are going to be coming forward like they're doing right now and trying to get a goal. All right, making a double switch. Gastanagas had the lowest rating on the pitch. He's going to come out. Javier Asso coming in, and now we're also going to get rid of Unai Garcia. Laporte is taking his spot, and there's just not been a lot of highlights in this second half. 20 minutes left to go. Just need to hold this out. If we can pull a draw, I'll take it. And that's only if we can hold this out. 15 minutes left to go. Batista, he picked up a great pass, but Batista, I have no idea what he was shooting at, just fires it well wide of the post. 10 minutes left to go in this match now off of a throw-in from Leque. Gets to Eraso. Finds his way to Nacho Monreal, and Nacho Monreal may have just sealed the victory, but there's still 9 minutes left to go. Nacho gets his first goal for the club, and wouldn't you know it, it's against his former team. After the dismal showing he showed in the first leg, scoring an own goal in the process, he comes around this time around pushing so far forward and shooting it just past Petr Cech into the far corner, and Athletic take a 1-0 lead. That should be all said and done, and we are going to come away with a win versus Arsenal. So in the retake of the test that we failed last time, we passed and come away with 3 points versus Arsenal. Get in, boys. That sees us top of the group, too. Oh my lord, I'm going to passionately tell these guys a very nice victory, a historic victory, Athletic Club over Arsenal. And like I said, that sees us top of the group, Schalke beating Olympiacos. So, like I said, it's probably going to be Schalke, Arsenal, and us trying to go for those last 2 spots. But we're in the driver's seat now. I feel like if we can pull 4 points from the next 2 matches of Olympiacos and Schalke, we're through to the round of 16. Can you believe it? Of all people, it was Monreal to get the goal versus Arsenal to put us top of the table. Can't believe it. All right, so now we got ourselves the league match, and it's against basement-dwelling Levante. They have dropped all the way down to last place, and we need to really come out and hit them hard. And really, there's no other way. There's no other reason and no other finish to this match except for we need to get a win. These are the teams we need to beat. So that being said, a little bit of rotation, but we're going to have ourselves a mostly strong side. Atangana is going to be in net today. Leque, San Jose, Garcia, Isma Lopez along the back line. We're giving Monreal a break, and Aymeric Laporte is suspended. That's the reasoning behind that. The 2 center mids, Benyat and Mikel Merino. The 3 attacking mids, Muniain, Lopez, and Hervias. And sitting up top, of course, Mr. Wonderkid, Asier Libre. Like I said, it's got to be a win. It's against last place. So let's go kick off and see what happens. All right, battle of 4-2-3-1s. Who's going to come out on top? I believe I said this last time out, and it was basically who is the more aggressive, the more attacking team. And so far, after the first 20 seconds, we are the more attacking team. Oh, a cross-in from Leque. Really should have found a mark. It should have found somebody in a green shirt. 10 minutes on, and Levante are the one putting the pressure on us, and that's some great passing. That is some superb passing. 1 touch, and the defense just lets it all go through. Come on, boys. That's also partially a fault in Atangana. That was not a strong shot. He should have saved that. But, oh my lord, that should have been a save. For one, it should have been a save, but two, should have never even reached Ghana. What's going on here? No, seriously, what is going on here? We're allowing Levante well onto us. I mean, there's no reason they should be doing this to us. Munian getting the ball once again, 15 minutes on. He needs to hold on to that. There's just way too much going on that we need to hold this ball. Lekwe getting it into Villa Libre, lays it off. Munian, you need to put that away. Oh, man, if we're going to lose on a fluky goal, if we're going to lose because of a fluky-ass goal, oh, we may not even lose because of a fluky goal. Holy shit, guys. What just happened? The defense now is just going haywire. We beat Arsenal, and now we can't even play against last place. Seriously. What happened here? The defense... The marking's all over the place. I'm struggling to find words. They're still coming forward. I am struggling to find words on how we can beat Arsenal, but then do We're doing all versus these guys. It's 3-0 and we just passed 21 minutes. Is it because Ruffier's not in nets? Is it because I don't have my full starting 11 out there? Is it because I made some position changes, put fullback on support and one of my inside forwards to support? What is going on that it just completely flicks a switch with my team that they just don't want to perform? Is it because they're playing last place and they feel like they can just show up and get the job done? Because it's certainly not happening. I just want to walk out. If I was in the locker room right now, I wouldn't even say anything to these guys. I would essentially just walk out of the locker room because of how poorly everyone is playing. Just in shock, complete shock that this team goes from defeating Arsenal 4 days ago to losing 3-0 to last place. Can we get a goal here? Thank you. We do get one back. 5 minutes into the half. Villa Libre, 10th goal of the season. Let's pick it up, boys. There's a great free kick from Benyat. Finds the head of San Jose. Actually, it was a head of defender. And it just luckily falls to Villa Libre. Puts it in the back of the net. Okay, we're not getting shut out. Now we just need to continue this on. Oh, for f***'s sake. So not only is Benyat injured, but Villa Libre gets injured too. John Batista's going to come on for him. Benyat's going to stay out because... oh, no, it's a shin injury. If I switch this position up. Yeah, Javier Raso then. As if it couldn't get any worse. My number one striker goes out injured. Like I said, it better not be a long-term injury. Also, this basically proves that Ghana is definitely not ready for the big time yet. He had one good game, and then after that game, completely fell off the table. And with one match, all of the happiness in the air is just completely let out of the room. I'm not happy. I mean, that much is clear. I'm not happy with anybody on this team. And they're all going to hear it. All right. So, yeah. A loss we shouldn't have taken. Oh, this seems to be all too common against matches that are in the bottom half and we don't come away with 3 points. Let's see how badly my two guys are injured. Benyat, he's out for 2 weeks with a calf strain, so we're going to leave that to physio, and I am not looking forward to seeing this. Okay. Oh, it could have been so much worse. I'm glad it's not. He's only out for 5 days with a concussion. It's just plain and simple. We're not going to finish top 4 if we continue to have these poor performances. I like how we can absolutely turn up versus top teams and shit the bed versus the lower teams. How is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing? So actually I'm wrong, and it's Olympiacos that is our final group match, and then we're going to do Espanyol after that, because immediately after that Espanyol match will be the knockout draw for both the Champions League and the Europa League. So we'll just figure out to see if we're going to be in the Champions League or in the Europa League, and then do the draw at the end of the next episode. So what a roller coaster of emotion that was, now wasn't it? I mean, beating Arsenal, just scraping by Arsenal, I would have been happy with a draw, take some sort of points, and then just completely falling flat versus last place Levante. Unacceptable, and something that we need to rectify going forward. And whether it be tactical changes, personnel changes, it's gotta stop. Losing to these teams needs to stop. Like I said, if we want to get top 4, we need to not lose to these teams. So that being said, we'll try and figure it out for the next time. And I hope to see you guys then. As far as this episode goes, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Of course, if you like what you saw, go and hit that like button, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you want to leave a comment below on this episode or the series as a whole, go and do so. Feel free. I appreciate all comments that you put down. But anyway, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.